It's the master. It's the master. Oh, shut up, Blanky. Quit your whimpering whining. It's the master. Hi, welcome to my The Brave Little Toaster movie review. And this is my blanket. Blanket. And they call me Master. Hi, and welcome to a movie where stuff in your kitchen or stuff in your house come to life. Your toaster, your radio, your vacuum cleaner come to life. The brave little toaster. And you might think it in your shower hood, or you might have say, hey, there's another movie that done that. Yeah, and we'll talk about that in a minute. But before I get into the movie review and talk about everything, I'm gonna give you a little background. So a couple months ago, I went in the movie to watch The Brave Little Toaster, and this was around the time where I was collecting some cartoons, like animation movies from my collection. And um, you know, I had collection. I had like Dumbo, 101 Dalmatians, Snow White, Despicable Me, Minion, Ice Day, movie like that, and 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 I went out and got Shrek collection because I found out that a couple weeks ago that the Shrek 20 years old, the first movie, and so after I review all of the Brave Little Toaster, each of them one by one, and then rank each of the Brave Little Toaster movies from worst to best, then I'm going to review uh, each of the Shrek movies, then rank them from worst to best. Okay? So those are the two movie franchise I will be uh, um, I will be reviewing for y'all this month. The Brave Little Toaster movie and the Shrek movie. Okay? So um so I went and tried to look up Brave Little Toaster, and I went to the one place and they didn't have it, and I went to another place and they only had the first one. I could watch it on the one website or whatever, or the one streaming service, and the one streaming service only had the first one, and I'm like, nope, I want to watch all three of them. So I went and ordered. I went and bought all three of them, real cheap. Okay. So um, so today I sat down and watched the Brave Little Toaster, and now I'm gonna get into the review. And then like a day or two later, I will review the second one, and then a couple days later, I will review the third one. Okay. And this is the Brave Little Toaster VHS tape from my childhood. Okay. Uh, did I grew up watching the Brave Little Toaster from my childhood? No. I did see it like one or two times in my childhood. It's not one of the movies that I think like a million times in my childhood, no. But I did see it like a couple times in my childhood because I did have it on my VHS tape. If I had it on my VHS tape, And that means I did watch it in my childhood, at some point in my childhood. But if I still remember the movie, that means I watched it like a million times. If I still have it on my VHS tape, if I do or don't, but don't remember it, that means I didn't watch it like a million times. And before I watched, went back and watched The Brave Little Toaster, I didn't remember the movie. The only thing I remember was it was a cute little movie, and I remember when I was little liking it the couple times that I watched it. Okay? And I also remember that the client went on a journey and they talked. Okay? Um, Now, The Brave Little Toaster is directed by Jerry Reed, starring Dana Oliver, John Lovett, Kim Stack, Bill Hartman, Joe Rest, Jim Jackman, Timothy E. J. John Lovett, Tim Stack. Release date July 13, 1987. Running time 90 minutes. Budget $2.3 million. Box office $2.3 million. Estimated. Um, okay. Um, and they were taught. You can look it up. They were taught for them like possible. There were rumors of possible a fourth Brave Little Toaster movie, a reboot, but none of that ever came. Okay. Um, um, would I like to see a Brave Little Toaster 4? Maybe if it came around the time of the other sequel. That's uh, um, that's what I would say with many sequels. People say we like to see Dumb and Dumber 2 uh, around the time of the first one. And it doesn't matter what genre, romance, comedy, action, thriller, horror, anything. When you have a movie come out like, 10, 15, 20, 30 years later, not that good. Now, um, it got 77% of Rotten Tomatoes, and I think the audience gave it 81%. Um, Now, here's the thing. For a long time, I didn't know that they made two sequels to the Brave Little Toaster. Same thing with Toy Story. I didn't know they made two sequels to Toy Story. Like the year when they came out with the Toy Story 4, or when they were showing the trailer for Toy Story 4, I'm like, what? A Toy Story 4? I didn't know they made three of them. Two sequels to the Toy Story 4, Toy Story, and now they come out with a fourth one. And I only thought they only made one. Because what that mean was, when I was a little kid, I just watched the original, the classic, and then I just forgot about it. No, what I did was I grew up with the original Toy Story, and then I just went by. I focused on other movies like Lord of the Rings, the prequel Star Wars, X-Men, Spider-Man, stuff like that, and then I never kept up and knew that they came out with second and third Toy Story, and then when it came out with the trailer for Toy Story 4, I'm like, what? And then I finally went out and watched Toy Story 2 and 3. Wow, they did good. And then finally went and saw Toy Story 4. Okay? Same thing with this. Same thing with this. But right now, I just only seen the first one. Never seen, never seen Bright Little Toaster to the Rescue. Never seen Go to Mars. Okay? So next couple days when I review these two, it'll be new and fresh and first time reviewing them for y'all and first time ever seeing them. Okay? Um so so the Brave Little Toaster to me is similar to Toy Story. So you have a talking appliance that are fond of the master, kind of like Toy Story, talking toys are fond of their master, and when they leave, they get sad, kind of like the baby toaster, the five talking appliance, the lamp, Frankie, and the vacuum cleaner, not called vacuum cleaner, a vacuum, he called Kirby. And um, Bill Hartman, um, he might be the most famous name in the movie, voice actor in the movie, and he voiced the air conditioner that is stuck in the wall. And and so they get that because they want they in the movie they keep seeing a car and they think it hit master me and so they set out on the journey kind of like a Toy Story to find the master. Okay, but I think in Toy Story the first one I think yeah similar to that. Uh, and like Brave Little Toaster and Toy Story and Brave Little Toaster and Toy Story 3 a lot of similarity. Like um, let me see here. The first one, the first Toy Story, where the neighbor takes the toys apart and put other uh, toys apart and then put them together. Um, there's a part in the movie in the Brave Little Toaster where the guy find the five appliances like drowning, picked them up like I thought I heard a radio and they trying you know and there's a song playing like you know a musical part similar to the thing in the original Toy Story. Another comparison is Brave Little Toaster Junkyard to I can't remember when they're about to get to the pit, fiery pit, get crushed, and Toy Story 3. Kind of a lot of similarity. Some people might say that if it wasn't for the Brave Little Toaster, Toy Story wouldn't be made. Some say Brave Little Toaster was like a test run for the Toy Story franchise. Um, um, and every time you have like a funny movie or action movie or whatever, they have multiple characters in it, and you have a more than one movie, and the same character, multiple same characters come back. You go People are always gonna have their favorite character. Same thing with movie and TV shows. So I can't say right now because I haven't seen the second and third one, but I think in the first one, funniest is the lamp and the radio. They're hilarious. Um, Blanket is just the cutest, adorable. Kirby, the vacuum cleaner, what you want to call him, Kirby, that's the name of the movie. He's a grumpy old, he's kind of like a grumpy old man, but as a client, there's like two things where you think he died, kind of sad. Same thing with Blanky. The one thing where he always makes it sad. Blanky, he's just adorable, cute, and sad. But um and the toaster is the leader, and he always step in and break up the fight. Um, I think the movie is underrated. Um, it's a rewatchable movie. I'm glad I bought it. I like it. Better than bunch of better than some of the animated movie or cartoon movie that seen today in theaters. Um, uh, I would say that if you're a fan of cartoon movie or anime movie or whatever you want to call it, kid movie, check this out. Tell me if you grew up with it in your childhood, if you have nostalgia for it. Tell me which one your favorite, and would you ever would like to see a remake or fourth one get made? And look forward to my Brave Little Toaster to the Rescue movie review. Brave Little Toaster goes to Mars um, movie review, and Brave Little Toaster ranking from worst to best, and also the Trek movie review and ranking from worst to best. Um, I could sit here and nitpick the movie. Like the only thing I can nitpick is um, the only thing I can nitpick about this movie is it's similar to Toy Story, and that the client wouldn't survive. You're doing that. They wouldn't survive. They would be dead and broken. Just like Blanket. Blanket would be all tore up, worn out, all that. But I think it's underrated. I like it. It's one of those underrated movies that people don't talk about. Uh, people always to focus on the more famous one, the more popular one, kind of like the more like like people always tend to focus on the more popular Game Bomb movie, more famous Game Bomb movie, more popular superhero movie, more famous Walt Disney movie. Yeah, but give this a try. Watch it. It's underrated. And right now, I got to give it a B plus. Okay? Yeah, a B plus is what it deserves. Okay? I like it. And um, so if you want to go ahead and comment down below before I close out, what's the movie that you think are underrated? And do you think the Brave Little Toaster is underrated and people don't give them credit? And do you agree with me that if it wasn't for the Brave Little Toaster, you might not be in the Toy Story franchise? Let me know that in the comments down below. And what Brave Little Toaster movie is your favorite? Which one your least favorite? And what grade would you give the Brave Little Toaster movie? And new to my channel, hit the like button, subscribe, and thank you.